Time now for the Peter Channel Morning News on this Monday morning, November 7th, 2016. Get on! Good morning to you all on this lovely Monday morning. Back to work, back to school. Here are your news and odds there. Top 3 at 7:30 a.m. is President to lock in her electoral advantage in the final of 2016 campaign. Hillary cut through some of the collective firepower for the last two Democratic presidents on the Monday wall. Donald Trump scrambles fiercely across state lines. Janet Reno, the first woman to serve the Attorney General in the United States, died early Monday from complications of Parkinson's disease. She was 78 years old. Washington, Donald Trump is attempting to crack Clinton's blue wall, and Clinton is opening a surge in Latino turnout fueled by opposition to Trump. UK Prime Minister Theresa May clashed with her Indian counterpart Narendra Modi over migration rules and failed to arrange a meeting with the senior figures at the Tata Group in a double blow to a 3-day visit to India. A magnitude 5 earthquake struck Oklahoma Sunday near the largest U.S. oil storage hub, prompting some pipeline companies to shut down operations at the site of the precaution. In Philadelphia, SEPTA and union reached a 5-year deal to end the strike. As much of the world's gaze is focused on the battle for Muslim Kurdish military groups and their allies, aligned with the U.S. on not an operation to liberate the terror group to facto Syrian capital of Raqqa. China blocks Hong Kong lawmakers with a reminder of who's in charge. Stockholm's Swedish authorities said on Monday that a postponed interview where WikiLeaks founder Julian Assange about a rape allegation made him against in Sweden in 2007 will be held on November 14th. An Australian police patrol caught a break from the usual beat when a woman handed over a backpack containing a baby koala. Queensland leopard Mount Gravitt. Technical Crime Squad were in the process of detaining a 50-year-old woman. One woman died and 5 others were injured in a single vehicle road crash that occurred early Sunday morning on Interstate 195 in Westport. State Police said in a statement. Jury selection in the trial Dylan Roof, who was charged with killing 9 African Americans, begins Monday in Charleston, once again put in South Carolina with race relations at the South of the national spotlight. Woodruff, South Carolina, investigators unearthed the body Sunday from a wooded section of the property of a South Carolina man who was charged with a murder. Today, in a painstaking search for more remains of the site continues Monday. West Valley City, Utah, a suburb of Salt Lake City police officer was killed Sunday when, unfortunately, he was struck by people fleeing in a stolen vehicle. Peshmerga, Iraq, Kurdish Peshmerga forces in Iraq said the town of Basel. Peshmerga near Mosul is under full control after a battle against the Islamic State. In local news, Albert Falls here, those are hunters that knows they hunt. At the time of year, the fear of the woods are cozy up to the city's suburban neighbors where as gun blasts echo the trees, rather nerves and blaze in origins the dress code, those living there don't want to be confused with deer. Since 2013, a number of residents who have brought complaints to the city council about hunters who trespass this terrain or the sites at West Wall, fire against deer homes. And since 2013, the problem is floodbacks. Local officials say making rules to match less of the problem than to force it down. North Alabama football field named for the late John Trubach. Thousand Alabama area voters have so much more than is had in Tuesday's state and presidential election and he is the president race for president. North Alabama kickstands a 132 motorcycle went up at 11:45 a.m. on Sunday at the Harley-Davidson store protected as the Blacksville Valley Harley owners group kicked off the 23rd annual motorcycle run for Christmas for kids when they reside in Moore. Alabama, the city's new $10 million, $27,000 square foot facility. A public works on Lab Street isn't quite big enough. Tewksbury, Massachusetts, and first say they're investigating after they say pedestrians were struck by a pickup truck and killed one in Tewksbury. Ryanair Holdings PLC plans to buy back as much as €550 million of stock after American passenger numbers over the summer helped second quarter profit beat analyst estimates at about $69 million American money. HSBC Holdings PLC's growing capital buffer raised hopes of extra payout to shareholders turned attention away from a weak third quarter from the bank. The Spectre Capital Fund is back in China. More money is leaving the world's number 2 economy. Threatened Beijing's strategy of letting its currency weaken in a controlled fashion. Official figures show the retail sales across the 19 country Eurozone down by 0.2% in September from the previous month. Tehran, while returning ties with the rest of the world could be impacted due to the red rail clerk, said major U.S. presidential candidates are equally hostile. London, the British government needs a step to help ease the pressure on investments in the North Sea brought on low oil prices, Trinity Body said. Melbourne, now company formerly known as MEO Australia, said it would start trading after the day that better focus on emerging Cuban oil and gas developments. Berlin, Facebook founder Mark Zuckerberg over 3 ever is actually now being investigated by German prosecutors over the litigation they broke national hate speech laws. All right, look at that. Stops now. 1042.39 at 78.28, SP 5, 28.5.18, and NASDAQ 5,46.37. The rest of 2K up 6.55 at 1163.44, and the IX at 2.90 at 19.61. My right, Rocco. Climate negotiators have started working on implementing the Paris Pact on global warming amidst uncertainty over the U.S. NASA is reporting on alarmed over the SpaceX fuel platform. Falcon 9 discovered that Iraq was plunged into Earth last September 1st. Australian scientists have found that the record-breaking temperatures in 2015 might become the new normal in 2025. The carbon emissions level continue to rise. It sounds like the premise of the bad science fiction movie or the plot of shock theory of how, but it's real. 2, whether the sharks are actually a thing, and they are apparently popping up more than ever, according to media reports. Federal health officials say 13 cases of potentially deadly drug-resistant fungal infection have been reported in the U.S. The World Health Organization has released a report that warns that parents to protect their kids from prescription junk food ads and mobile apps. Bear applies for Rigora Fida, a physician to treat liver cancer. Trump and Clinton will put their election strategies to the test on Tuesday. Leesburg, Virginia, and Donald Trump took us straight to the livestock part of the county fairground. We're here well after midnight. We're walking in the marathon day. President whereabouts of Hillary Clinton. Peter Joe News Time, 7:37 on this Monday morning, and it's time now for our New England Insurance Report. An early morning accident. Early morning fire at Corner Hampshire 283 Parker Street. As companies responded to building fire at Franklin responded auto aid. Peter Chill News Time, 7:37 and 7 out for Sports Report. Last night, the Boston Celtics ran into a Denver Nuggets buzzsaw, 123-107. And tonight, the Boston Bruins will be taking on the Buffalo Sabres. Game time, 7 o'clock at the TD Garden. Radiants will get through after resounding 30-20 win over the Broncos, as he had spent the bulk of the night wasn't in his will against the same opponent match, but to be looking in the coverage defense like DeMarcus Ware and Montemillion. They were fails to hate buckling the barn door. Peter Childers is now 7:38 on this Monday morning. Back to work, back to school. Time now for traffic and transit report. Baby! Let's tell you what a subway system is looking good on the commuter rail. Fairmont train 582 to 646 a.m. from Fairmont is operated 5:50 minutes past between Wellswood Square and South Station. Fairmont train 585 6 a.m. from South Station operated 5:50 minutes past between Yawkey and Fairmont due to train traffic. Middlebury train 004 6 a.m. inbound is terminate Brockton to our mechanically issued train 006 will be the next inbound train, and Middlebury Lakeville train 006 will assist train 004, and Boston is expected to operate bands between Brockton and South Station. And on the ferries, they are looking good. Alright, how was on my ways of New England on this Monday? 95 Mare Parkway, westbound side, back to the Bridgeport down to Stanford. 95 on the southbound side, back to the Bridgeport down to Greenwich. 95 the northbound side, back to Greenwich Stretch. 91 the northbound side, back to 691 to Middletown around Route 9. 691 the eastbound side, back to around Route 91. Oh, Interstate 84, westbound side is backed up from Newtown on to Denbury. 91 the northbound side is backed up from Middletown to downtown Harvard. 84 eastbound side, backed up from West Harvard to downtown Harvard area. 84 westbound side backed up from 291 all the way up to downtown Harvard, Connecticut. 91 on both ends is backed up from 291 to Interstate 84, and the 91 southbound is backed up all the way up to Route 20 in Woods Locks. 291 on the southbound side of Wilson at Mass Pike up in Springfield. 91 on the northbound side back to Route 57, 291 in Springfield. Route 20 eastbound side back to Fort Evans. 190 on the northbound side back to West Boylston. 198 southbound side back around 290 in Worcester. 290 eastbound side it is. Backed up in the Mass Pack all the way at Route 9 in Worcester. 146 on the dot pass at back around 290 in Worcester. 146 on the south pass it is backed up around the Woodstock stretch. Route 99, the dot pass it is backed up around Route 126 and 122 in Lincoln Woodstock stretch. 146 on the south pass at back to 50 to 95 in the Providence. 95 on the south pass it is backed up from Route 180 South Attleboro all the way at the downtown Attleboro. 95 on the northbound side. 95 southbound side back from Route 1A in Attleboro all the way to downtown Providence. 95 on the northbound side back from Route 4 North King side of the downtown Providence. 195 westbound side it is backed up from Red Harbor all the way to downtown Providence. 6 second extra slow from 6 to 95. 6 to the east side back to the downtown Providence. 295 on the northbound side back to Route 37 in Cranston. 28 on the southbound side of the Bourne Bridge is a little slow. 95 on the northbound side back from 295 in Attleboro all the way to Route 128 Camden. 295 in northbound side back to Route 95. 24 on the northbound side back to 44 in Taunton all the way to Route 104 in Bridgewater and hit bridge again from Harrison Boulevard in Avon all the way to Route 128 Camden. Route 3 on the northbound side back to 228 in Rockland and the Braintree split 128 on both ends is back to from 24 in Randolph and the Braintree split 120 in the northbound side is back to from Randolph all the way at the Route 20 Waltham. 120 is southbound side is back to Linfield all the way to Waltham. 7th Expressway, northbound side back to the Braintree split all the way at the Bass Pack 7th Expressway, southbound side back up just round Dorchester Stretch. 495 on the northbound side is backed up from 126 in Belknap all the way to the Route 9 in Westboro. Mass Pack to the eastbound side is backed up from 45 in Westboro all the way at the Austin Barrett Tolls. Mass Pack to the westbound side is backed up from Princeton all the way to the Austin Barrett Tolls. Mass Pack to the westbound side backed up from Logan Airport to the eastbound to the South Boston. 93 is southbound side it is backed up in Thune all the way to the Second Bridge. Route 1 is southbound side backed up from Chelsea all the way to Charlestown. 120 is southbound side back to Linfield all the way to Waltham. Route 2 eastbound side is backed up from Arlington all the way to Fresh Park Parkway, Cambridge. Route 3 is southbound side is backed up from Kingsborough to Billwicker. 495 is southbound side is back to the Hudson. 290 eastbound side back to Marlboro Route. 485. 485 the northbound side back to Littleton. Route 2 the eastbound side back to 190. Livingston and Devons. 495 on the southbound side is back to Route 97 in Naval. Then I dip again from 250 with the 2 all the way out to Route 93 in Lawrence. 93 the southbound side is back up from 293 in Manchester all the way to Derry, New Hampshire. Bear Parkway. Southbound side is back to the Bareback Stretch. Spotted Turback on the southbound side is back to the Durham, New Hampshire Stretch. Route 111 at the eastbound side is back to Route 95 at Upton. 295 on the southbound side is back to just around the Falmouth Spur, the Bay, up in Maine. Here's 87 southbound side back to Service Rings on Detroit. New York State 3, Little Silver, Schenectady Stretch around 890. Peter Chill News Time, 7:43 on this Monday morning, and it's time now for a weather report. And 7-day forecast, it goes like this. For today, says got about 50 degrees. North about 8 miles up coming north in the morning. For tonight, clouds got about 31 degrees. Calm wind for Tuesday, says got about 61 degrees. Calm wind for Tuesday night. A podcast got about 40 degrees. Slight southwest wind. For Wednesday, chance of showers afternoon. Most skies got about 58 degrees. West about 3 to 6 miles an hour. Chance of 30%. Wednesday night, slight chance of showers before 1 a.m. Mostly skies got about 37 degrees. Chance of 20%. Thursday, most skies got about 52, about 30 degrees. Thursday, most steady podcasts got about 55, about 33 degrees. Saturday, most steady podcasts got about 43, about 28 degrees. And for Sunday, most skies got about 47 degrees. Korea, not near, it is. Fair skies, and we have a temperature of 35 degrees in Taunton, 34 not with humidity 93%, and it's 37 in Mansfield. And that is going to be it for the Peter Channel Morning News on this November 7th, 2016 on Monday. I hope you have a good morning, and this is Peter saying, hope you have a good morning and a good bye. I hope you have a good day.